Consider a lateral move before you're ready to make a lateral move. I was at dinner with one of my favorite candidates. She had actually just made such a move. We had worked together and we were having our celebratory. And I'd never heard it said that way. And it may not make sense when you first hear it. Why would I look before I'm ready? Isn't that a waste of time? Like, what's my motivation? But it's really not as crazy as you might think, especially in the legal industry. Why? The most productive time to think about your career is when it's going well, when you're content. This is when you can think clearly. This is when you can think critically. This is when there is such a high bar to you ever making a move. So that ensures that the move, if there is one, is thoughtful, strategic, and comes from a place of long-term thinking. It would be you running towards something. Now let's look at the other side of it. If you wait until you have to make a move, maybe you're so miserable, something isn't working, maybe the job has run its course and now you need to move. Now you're thinking with emotion, and oftentimes there is a level of desperation that comes with that as well. There's a level of urgency. So you're not making a decision probably with these long-term consequences in mind. You're thinking about, I need a quick fix. How do I get out of this situation? You're running away from something. That's not productive for your career. And for attorneys, and you'll hear me say this time and again, the window of marketability, if you do not have a book of business, is much smaller than you think, and it rarely lines up with your timeline. You need to adapt to the market's timeline. It is rarely going to adapt to yours. And the beauty of thinking about your career when you're happy, when you're content, there's no pressure, right? Like you don't have to go anywhere. You're coming from a position of strength. Let's say you do learn about the market. That's just information you're taking to educate yourself, not because you need a lifeline. You do an interview, you're evaluating them as much as they're evaluating you. There's no pressure. And if all that does is affirm that you're in the right place for yourself, awesome. But this is why when attorneys say to me, I'm happy, I'm not looking, I don't hang up on them and move to the next. That's when I want to talk to them because that's exactly when you should take the information from me or any informed recruiter who's willing to have that conversation. So if this is resonating with you, let's talk. I'm including my email below in the comments. You can DM me. My information is your information, no strings attached. Talk soon.